Today, we're going to talk about 7 things that I think if you can nail these things in your business, you're going to have great success in 2020. I think if just we work on them a little bit and we make each one of them a little bit better, it makes a stronger foundation for our business. So a healthy foundation, healthy base is going to give you a healthy business. Start brain dumping where, you're good in some of these areas and where you might need a little bit of work in some of these areas. The first one is having a really good handle on your money. If we're buying and we're selling, we need to know how much money we're making. We have to watch our expenses. We have to look at our margins, all of these things. So that's the first thing. So rate yourself on 1 to 10 on how you feel about, your knowledge of that. So the next thing is having a CEO mindset. We go from thinking like an employee to thinking like a boss. We need to look at it from that point of view of what's right for our business and what's the next right step, and all the things, and what would a CEO do in this situation. Number 3 is systems, and a lot of times people roll their eyes when I say systems. Whether you're a 1-person employee or you have 50 employees in your store, you need to have some systems in place to make things work smoothly, to make things easier for you, to rinse and repeat. Don't leave it all up in your head. Let's start sharing it with our employees, documenting it, and making sure that the systems work. The more systems we put into place, 2 things happen. 1, as you hire staff, it's much easier to explain things to them if it's a system. Also, when and if you ever go to sell your store or franchise or open a second store or any kind of growth level, having systems in place, my friends, that is going to make your job easier if you're trying to expand, or your business way more appealing to a buyer or an investor. I think the 4th thing is marketing and sales. So that's a really big, broad, foundational pillar. It's about attracting the right people and keeping the right people and serving them the right things. It's about creating the right content for social media. It's about looking at your customer's journey from the time they pull in the parking lot, or maybe when they land on your page, until they are at the cash and they go home and you want them to talk about it. That's all marketing, and it's all promotions, and it's all sales. It's not a matter of just throwing more money at marketing or doing more social media. It's a matter about doing the right social media and having the right things in place. 5th secret, offering the right revenue streams. Just make sure that your brand and your revenue streams are all aligned with your values, first of all. Just look at all your different offerings. It doesn't have to just be products. You can do services, you can do workshops. Remember, all these different things can be part of our foundational revenue streams. Okay, so number 6 in our list is your people. We can't do this alone. We need to stop and remove the super person cape and start doing things, asking for help and getting help when we need it. We can't do it alone, and we should have people in our store to help. Like, what if something happens and you aren't there for a week? I don't know, let's say. You should be able to remove yourself and your business still run well. But it also means your people also mean, your support. So your internal people, so your accountant, your lawyer, your coaches, your housekeeper. I mean, all of these people are important to your business strategy, because you need to make sure that you get the support where you need. And again, hire to your weakness. It is an important thing to think about, because we're not good at all the things, and that's what makes us good leaders and good business owners, is when we know and we can identify where we're struggling and where we need help, and we go and we ask for it. So the 7th secret is planning, learning to be a planner. We need to stop drifting and just being reactive to everything that's happening to us, and we need to start planning. What is your idea of success for 2020? That's sort of at the end of 2020, where do you want to be? And then set goals to get yourself there. But becoming a realistic planner, like, just take a calendar, start looking at where you want to go, and start reverse engineering. So I'm going to put a link here on the video for my guide that has all of these tips that I talked about today. It's 7 business secrets for creative shop owners. And again, if you just get a really good solid understanding and level up a little bit in each one of those and get a little bit stronger in each one of those, your business is going to get stronger and stronger every year. I'll be back next week for sure with more creative shop talk and business strategies and tips to help you grow your retail business. So thanks, guys.